Hey guys, it's 7/21/2022. So not a whole lot going on. The perps are out there pounding and stuff earlier. Just remember, you guys. We're in this program, you guys, but um, we are free to go wherever we go. Might make it difficult for us to go wherever we want to go, but these perps are slaves, you guys. They're slaves. They're gonna be in this forever. They're hooked up to the supercomputer too, and they're in this for life. They're never gonna walk away, you guys. They may be making a little bit of money and all this stuff, harassing us and doing all this stuff to us, but there's a underlining reason they pick these people, to do this to us. They're not gonna let these people go, you guys. Someday something's gonna happen to these people. You know, I just want to say that. Because these perps think they're above the law. They can do anything they want, harass you, and all this stuff. They have no power. They really don't have any power. They try to pretend like they have power, and it's a psychological warfare operation because they try to be the dominant one. They try to be dominant over you. And they try to make you think certain things. It's all an act. It's these people are ridiculous. They're being lied to, and they don't have any power. You guys, they don't have any power. They can make noise, and that's it. They can make noise. They can light off fireworks. They can pound. They can make noise, and that's all they can do is make noise and get on your nerves, and that's it. And they're cowards. They are cowards because they would never do this to someone who would come out and fight. Do this to someone. I want to see these guys do this to someone who will come out and fight. Do this to someone who will come out and beat your ass. They won't do it. They won't do it. They're afraid to do it. They're afraid to do this to someone who will come out and fight. We're non-violent people. We don't cause trouble. We don't have criminal records. We don't fight, and we're not violent. We're not anything. And they're sitting here trying to be the dominant person over us. Like they have the power to do whatever. They want us to make us think we have no power, you guys. And they want us to make us think they're above the law and all this stuff. They're not. They're not. It's a psychological operation. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. These people can't have me arrested. They can't have me thrown in the hospital. They can't have me thrown anywhere. If they're so powerful, why don't they have a police officer come? I'm making a video about them. Why don't they have a police officer come and have me arrested or have me brought down to the hospital or something? They don't have the power to do that. They can't do it. They have no power. And all they can do is make noise, and that's it. So once you realize that, you can kind of laugh at it, but it does get on your nerves. They hit you. They kind of hit you with aggression a little bit when they're out there making noise. Because they do want to provoke you. They want to provoke you and all this stuff. And when I was in the hospital, they did the same thing. And on V2K, they were saying, don't do anything, don't do anything, don't do anything. Don't get yourself hurt, don't get yourself hurt, and all this stuff. Because if it ever came to that, if we actually got really hurt by some of these thugs, meth head thugs, if one of them really hurt us, it would be over. I mean, it would be, this program would probably end or something. Something would happen, if they hurt us real bad and assaulted us or anything like that. They would be they'd be done with. They'd be done. And you'd never see them again. So but they want to push it to almost that far. They did it to me. They're trying to provoke me to fight 3 different guys in the hospital and all this stuff, and and they were hitting me with rage. I was talking to my sister. They did it in front of my sister at the hospital. Little 19-year-old is trying to pick a fight with me. And he's like, "Oh, you." He shook my hand. He's like, "You better remember my name and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Is there a problem?" And they get my perps get V2K, and they told him to walk away because I was fuming. I was fuming. And his brother was there, which he was pretty big. He worked out and stuff. His brother was there, getting ready to jump in. But they were hitting me with rage and aggression at that time. And I'm just like, I have to sit here and, and I can't do anything about it, when this little punk is trying to provoke me, and stuff. And stuff. And so they will try to do that. They'll try to get you to go crazy on their ass. And, I've been through it. And and that's what they do. If we ever did get hurt, or if something happened and we got hurt, these people they'd be done. They'd be done if we got sent to the hospital, or broken jaw, broken nose, or something, or we got assaulted. They'd be done. I think they use drug addicts and meth heads. You don't mess with those kind of people. They have no pain. They're crazy people. They think they're Superman and all this stuff. These people are jacked up on drugs, you guys. Coke, meth, crank, marijuana. They're all jacked up on everything. But they won't do this to someone who will come out and fight. So are they afraid of someone who would come out and fight? I have some friends that would come out and beat their ass. Why don't they do this to them? They get their ass laid out, in a heartbeat, So, why don't they do that to those kind of people? They do to non-violent people, non-aggressive people, and nice people and all this stuff. And this is what they do. And they sit there and harass us, and they want to see how much we can take. And this is what they do. So that's what we go through every single day. They try to provoke us and fight and turn us into something we're not. And try to get us, maybe they're trying to send us to jail. Maybe they're, what are they trying to do exactly? I don't know, but they're trying to provoke us. Brian too talks about that all the time. They try to provoke you. They hit you with rage, around people and stuff. And that's what they do. They do it to me, and they do it to him all the time, So that's what they do. I'm sure there's another reason for it. He can explain that. He's explained it on his videos before, if you watch him. And he seems like he's going through a rough time right now. He's back in the States and stuff. I was watching some of his videos. He seems like he's going through it. We all go through it. They can't give us a day off. They got to harass us and provoke us and torture us and send us to the bathroom every single day. Every single day, you guys, I go to the bathroom. It's not healthy. It's not healthy when you eat and they send you right to the bathroom and you're not getting all your vitamins and minerals and all this nutrients that you need going through your body that you need, and they're making you just shoot it right out. That's not good. That's not healthy. Sooner or later, I'm probably going to end up sick, if they keep on doing that. They never used to do this before. They just started doing this about a year ago or so. They never used to do this before. This guy's torturing my bottom. He gets so sore. I'm almost running to the hospital, because he's giving me physical injuries on my bottom. It's so sore. And stuff. What kind of sick, demented son of a bitch does that? Well, he's sick and demented, I tell you that. So that's part of my program, what I'm going through anyway. But it wasn't that bad. I ran some errands and all that stuff. But they just, kind of started just a little bit ago. They gotta lay it on a little bit every single day. They can't give you one day off. and stuff, and this is what these people get paid for. They're hooked up to the supercomputer just like we are. They're getting hit just like we are, except they don't know it. Well, they're not getting hit like us. They're hooked up, but they're not getting hit like we are. But they are hooked up to the supercomputer. Every one of these son of a bitches are. If they don't think they're stupid. They're gonna use and abuse these people, and they're never gonna be free. They're never gonna be free. None of them are. There's a certain plan for these people. Whether these people want to believe it or not, they think they're getting a free ride, and stuff right now. When I was in the treatment center, they cut deals for some of these people, some of the perps. I was in there. I was in a treatment center in a mansion filled with perps. And it was all scripted and everything else. Conversations, trying to provoke me, doing all kinds of things in this mansion. A beautiful house, a beautiful old house. I had like 14 bedrooms, and stuff. And they cut deals to some of these people. One of the guys even said, he's like, I could be in jail right now, or I could come here and be free. Okay, now they cut deals. They give them they do give them a get out of free jail card. Okay, now they think they're above the law. They think they got a little confidence. They think they're above the law. They think they can do anything they want and all this stuff. I've went to the jail roster many times, and I've seen my perps in jail multiple times, in different people too that were in that treatment center. I seen them in there, not for big crimes, for like trespass, probation violation. Not huge big things. They were in there for a few days and they'd go to court and get out or whatever. And but they think they can break the law. They think they're above the law. And that's the way these people think. Well, favors only go so far. I mean, they're only going to give you so many favors. And they're going to give you so much money, and they're going to start cutting things off. If you get free drugs, they're going to start cutting that off. They're going to start cutting their favors off a little bit. And these people are going to have to stand on their own 2 feet, which they don't know how to function in society, because they never had a job or anything. We're talking 30-year-old people, never had a job, and don't have a car, don't have nothing, or anything, I mean, they're criminals, and that's the kind of people they use in these programs, and they're hooked up to the supercomputer, whether they want to believe it or not. They're hooked up to the supercomputer, whether, they're told lies about us, you guys, or lies about everything. They're going to tell these people the truth. There is a plan going on here. There's a plan to get these people hooked up to the supercomputer. That's what the plan is. They're using them and they're going to abuse them. That's what's going to happen. So anyway, that's my video for tonight. That's what's going on in my program. A little background on my program anyway. So I'm going to cut this off. I see I got a new subscriber. Subscribe, you guys. I don't get many views. People talk about the same thing. They get 300-400 views. Am I shadow banned? What am I? I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so I'm going to cut this off, and you guys have a good night. Hang in there, and I'll talk to you guys later.